Research from BYU suggests night mode functions on smart devices don't actually help you sleep any better.
Yeah, Fox 13 tech reporter Jordan Hogan joins us live to explain the findings. What, Jordan?
So Dan and Kerry, you've likely used this function on your smartphone and heard that the blue light stops you from getting a good night's sleep. Well, now a BYU professor is going against that theory after doing some research of his own.
We've all been there, lying in bed on our phone, watching videos or messaging people when we should be drifting off to sleep. Some of you probably thought that using the night shift feature would help you switch off. But researchers say that's not the case. BYU psychology professor Chad Jensen worked with researchers from the Cincinnati Children's Hospital Medical Center to compare how well 176 young adults slept based on 3 categories. Those who use their phone at night with night shift turned on, those who use their phone at night without night shift, and those who did not use a smartphone at all before bed.
We were interested in whether sleep outcomes such as sleep duration, sleep onset, how long it takes you to fall asleep, and sleep quality were different across the 3 groups.
Researchers found no major differences in sleep outcomes across those 3 categories, so they split the 176 people into 2 new groups. One averaged about 7 hours of sleep, and the other slept less than 6 hours each night. Researchers found that people who were more tired fell asleep right away, regardless of what they did before going to bed. Those who got an average of 7 hours of sleep each night slept better, but only when they didn't use their smartphone before bed. The results suggest the blue light isn't what's causing people to lose sleep.
I think it probably has more to do with things like the cognitive stimulation of scrolling social media, texting your friends.
Another big thing uncovered by this research is only one of the people taking part got the recommended 8 to 9 hours of sleep each night.
I think as a society, you have to consider this a health risk and do whatever we can to help them get sufficient sleep.
So if young adults are struggling to sleep, Professor Jensen suggests reading a book and putting smartphones away at least an hour before bed. He said this makes your brain feel less stimulated and ready to drift off to sleep. Dan and Kerry.
I need someone to come in and take my phone away.
I mean, a good thing to do and something I've actually done, I always put it on Do Not Disturb. I put it face down so no light can come up and wake me up. And sometimes if I'm really bad, I'll just put it in the drawer right next to the bed, so that stops me.
That's hard. You know, and that's what I do too. Do not disturb mode.
It's a lifesaver.
You get nothing at all until
nothing at all. I do put the emergency contacts on, so in case someone does call me an emergency and says, you need to get up right now. But other than that, I am sleeping through it.
Wow.
And are we on the emergency contacts just in case you sleep through?
I have everyone at the station.
Yeah.
So.
That someone might need to get a hold of me, and I can't put all those people that might need to in my emergency contacts.
I would say top 10, Kerry. Choose your top 10.
Yeah. And those are the ones that can get, and if they're not in the top 10, they can get in touch with somebody else.
Most likely, I think so.
All right, you guys have
Thanks,
sold me.
Jordan.
Yeah, you're welcome.